Hey, thank you for coming by Tori Magoo 44. Today is Tuesday. It's the 16th of November, 2010. Recently, I had a little bit of a scare. My doctor asked me to get a mammogram. I believe in early testing, so does she. So I went and had the test. And then I got a letter saying we need more tests. And I was like, okay, more tests. It was a little spooky, but, I wasn't too spooked out. Until I got there and started reading some of the forms, and it really started scaring me. And I started reading some of their information. They have a lot of fabulous things. Cancer for women, which I don't have cancer, so that was good. They have a mammogram thing on how to do your own self-breast exam, which I highly recommend for anyone of any age. But this was the thing that amazed me the most. Because, I've lost, and I've told you guys this before, I've lost a lot of girlfriends in Scientology to cancer, to breast cancer. One of my girlfriend's daughters had breast cancer, probably could have totally handled it, but didn't tell her mom until it had metastasized completely throughout her body. And she shortly after that died. I mean, it was really tragic. One of my really dear friends got breast cancer while we were on OT7, and probably had she used medical treatment along with health treatment or natural treatment, she would have been alive. As Dr. Denk said when I started asking what is going on, Dr. Denk was L. Ron Hubbard's doctor. He said everyone who has come through our Shaw Health Center using all natural, they were all going down to Mexico using intravenous feeding of vitamin C and stuff, they're all dead. Some of them, he did some medical, some natural, some are alive, some died. But I thought about it when I read this. This is in one of their fact sheets. This is from the breast center, and it says, the chances of getting breast cancer increases as women age. Nearly 80% of breast cancers are found in women over the age of 50. Now, does that mean younger people shouldn't check out? No, it doesn't. You should definitely do what your doctor says. I think it's every 3 years when you're 20, 30, and then it moves up after that. But, to think all of my friends that died in Scientology were under that age. It's like, and they had a lot of people die of breast cancer, way too young. And so my message here, it was kind of amazing for me. I mean, I literally kind of reverted into like this little kid thing where I had my fingers crossed while they were doing the test. It's like, oh, please, don't let it be anything bad, please. And, I never know, do I really believe in God, higher powers, whatever? Yeah, sort of, but it was kind of like, whatever, whoever you are, if you can help me on this, please. It was just amazing. I mean, it really was amazing. And thinking of the women I know who have fought breast cancer and have survived it. I mean, my appreciation to everyone, to all the medical society. We need to do more. We need to keep going. We need to find cures for all of this. But I can't say it enough. Get tested for men and women, because men are even worse, especially men who used to be in the Church of Scientology are even worse than women, because men statistically don't like to get tests, whereas women were kind of like geared into it now, even though some of us don't, but it's important. It's an early detection thing. So this was really a good thing for me. It ended up being very good. And it did make me want to say to each and every one of you, make sure you check early, because they can do a lot of things early. It isn't like the old days where, by the time they find it, you're nearly dead. It isn't like that. It's way different. So anyway, that's my message to you all. And to anyone that's in, please go to a regular doctor, not a Scientology doctor, and get a second opinion. There you go. I love you all. And thank you for coming to my site. Have a great week.